Look. I titled this. What did I title this? I titled it "The Things Media is Not Telling You." Things the media news, mainstream media news is not telling you. And I just chose that because I went to Sameera's Twitter profile and I saw the type of news that she's tweeting about is not stuff that's basically in the mainstream. So I had to pick something. So that's where I went.
Why didn't you go to my profile? Look, I already don't like the way the dynamic of this relationship is forming, Sameera. Because you get the glory.
Tim's clearly a feminist.
That's it. That's what's up.
So there you go.
You get the glorious introduction. He go to your profile to pick the title of the show. It's
cool. Hey, as I said before, you're famous, so nobody knows me. Whatever. Most people know you. So
you know what? If there was a male equivalent of Miss New Jersey, I would have beat you. Okay, my strut. Okay, my strut is impeccable. I ain't gonna do it right now because I'm on camera. I want nobody to get jealous. Yeah.
So guys, I want to do a little round of just I'm gonna ask a question. I guess we'll just pass it around.
Yeah.
This I know both of you came into like the movement on your own terms, but I'd like to know what was the one thing that really motivated you to get involved politically and to kind of send you down the path you're on. And since I started introductions with Sameera, I'll let you take that first, Niko, if you don't mind.
Oh man, so
anti-feminist.
Oh,
that was quick. That was quick.
She don't get what she wants.
Go ahead. I'm just joking.
But for me, so I actually did not want anything to do with politics, and it's mostly because I did debate in high school, and so I studied a lot of politics because of that, and I realized very quickly that I despised politics, and almost everybody who was in politics was a worm who were only out to profit and take care of themselves and people who look like them. Realized that real quick. But as I got older and I became an adult and I was able to, analyze the situation more, I realized, holy shit, if I don't actually study this and understand this, I will be more susceptible to the bullshit that these people bring about. Like, for everyone who swore up and like, even the perfect example is right now, how everybody thinks that Russia is out to destroy us all and that they somehow involved themselves in Trump getting elected, but I understand how politics work. And so I don't let that type of fallacious rhetoric affect me or the way I think. I'm very critical in the way I approach politics. And so because of that, I actually decided to get more involved. So I guess you could say the reason I'm in politics is because I absolutely despise politics. And that's how I got here.
Wow, I love that response, Niko. It's very, very astute response, very real response too, might I add, bro. I like the fact that you don't have any filler in your game, man. You just keep it real.
I really need to work on my filter. People at my job say, "Hey, man, you ain't got no filter, do you?" I'm like, nah. Working on it.
So, Sameera, what got you started? What was your motivation to
Well, ever since I was young, I actually grew up in a alt-right neo-Nazi town in New Jersey, in smack dab of the middle of New Jersey. I also went to school, middle school, in the post 9/11 world. And for a Muslim American in the post 9/11 world, living in a neo-Nazi town, you can imagine it was quite difficult. So, physical abuse and even verbal abuse, they were regular occurrences. And there was no one to defend me because the modern Islamophobia movement, the modern anti-Muslim bigotry movement was non-existent at the time. And I was an anti-imperialist at that age, even though I didn't know what the term meant, but I realize it now because of the fact that I realized very young that all of these wars and interventions actually fostered terrorism in the Middle East and came back to bite us, and which created anti-Muslim bigotry in the U.S. So I related my suffering to all of the wars and American imperialism at that age, and I ended up studying international relations and political science at Rider University, and I was very politically inclined. And then after I graduated, I was crowned Miss New Jersey, United States in 2015, and then I started campaigning for Bernie, and the office called me and decided to vet me to be a surrogate. And ever since then, my life has completely changed.
Wow.
And and I've also realized that politicians are politicians, and that might not be the best thing for us.
Wow.
I like how she said that like it was such a small thing. You know how she sped through and I was also crowned Miss New Jersey 2015 United States.
Well, in this community, it's not respected, so I try to leave that out.
Man, look. So here's anybody who does not respect the fact that Sameera was Miss New Jersey 2015 needs to take 2 steps back. First of all, it's already hard enough for a woman to get recognized in this very patriarchal society as it is.
Yeah.
It takes 15 hours for her to put on makeup.
So that's not true. That's not true. Maybe half of that, though. No, I'm just kidding.
Now, as we speak. So,
but this whole like beauty queens are stupid is an American sentiment, and that's not just a generalization about beauty queens. It's a generalization about American society, that we're basically dumb. So instead of just, excuse me?
I said, which is obviously not the case.
Yeah, in South Asia, where my parents are from, beauty queens are not looked upon as stupid and dumb. They're looked upon as very accomplished women, because it's not a career, but it's supplementary to your career. It's a platform to kickstart your career, and that's all I'll say.
Well, that makes sense. It makes sense, but I mean, as interesting as that is, I mean, just your upbringing, your backstory is like very intriguing on its own.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Then using that platform to propel you into the Bernie campaign, when you could have very much so did the easy thing that most celebrities and public figures did, which is let me jump on the Hillary train. And I don't know. Obviously, I know what you believed in, but I don't know who you're with or who you.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not with her. Will never be with her.